into a lot of stuff. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
Like you just, I can't wait to see exactly what that is. I guess the last thing we could talk about is like your new Rippa, your business book, like your, it's not a comic, obviously. Can you explain like your new book to new people that you're doing about like the
Yeah.
Rippaverse way?
So how to build a creative business the Rippaverse way is an idea that I've been kicking around in my head for a long time. And there is a lot of material out there about the creative side of the business.
Right.
It's not to say that that's a bad thing, because most people that are in the industry are not like owners, and that makes sense, right? Like they're contracted to do a thing, right? And that's totally understandable. The game needs it, the industry needs it, but there's not a lot of material on the business aspect of it. It exists. There's some of it out there. Some of it even touched on some of the books that I talked about, but really focusing on like the actual business element, there's a lack, I feel, of material. And there's just so much that I've learned along the way and I've picked up on. Now, I think that is very important to it is that the reason why, a big reason why, not the reason, but a big reason why the Rippaverse succeeded is because of our business model.
Mm.
But that wasn't new. Like when I say it wasn't new, I had been doing creative business for a very, very long time, obviously, namely in music. And there's a massive cross. In fact, a lot of people don't know this, that if you don't know me from backwards, like crowdfunding, like that was something that I was already doing. We did that with back. Our first album was crowdfunded, right? And charted on Billboard. So I had a lot of experience doing business. I also came from the 2000s, like when I was a teenager and creating music. That was the mixtape out of the trunk era, like I got to experience a lot along the way to get me to where I think I have it. I have an idea of what works and what does not. And I wanted to, and also obviously in just the technically almost 4 years, right? That I guess it has been 4 years, 3.5, at least to the public, but as far as the company itself, it's been 4 years because obviously we were making an ice prior to July. But it was it's a lot that I've even learned in that period of time, because that's what I think every business owner does. There's going to be a lot of trial, a lot of error. You're going to try things that work. You're going to do things that don't, and you want to obviously do less of what didn't and more of what did. And so this is the first book that we've done that is just informational. And I wanted to compile all of the information that I need, that I could, to hopefully help people, give people not only perspective on how we approached it with the Rippaverse, but also assist them. And I made it's yes, we reverence the Rippaverse. It is the Rippaverse way,
Right.
but it's something that I think will apply to pretty much most of it will apply to just about anybody in a creative industry trying to make a business out of it, right? And it's a passion of mine. I'm always trying to help people out with that, because that's the hiccup for a lot of people. You can have all the best and brightest ideas you want, but if you have not figured out the business element, it will fall. It will fail. That's just the bottom line. It doesn't matter how creative you are. It doesn't matter how good you are at what you do. You can be the best writer, the best artist, but if you don't have the business element intact, it's just not going to go anywhere, or it will be very short-lived. So I just wanted to compile all that information in hopes that it helped other folks that will read it, and maybe I'll do some more books. Maybe I'll do even more specific ones, because this is like a more of a general one.
Right.
But I can make a book. I could probably, for each chapter, I could do an entire book on if I just laid out everything. But I wanted to do something that I think a lot of people can get something out of.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. Thank you so much, for coming on. I do want to say, like, I know, like, you don't like when people, and I definitely agree. I know, like, hyper emphasizing like race and stuff, like,
Yeah.
you're way more than just a black man, obviously, but I will say, like, as a black man, I'm definitely, unapologetically yourself, like, and,
Yeah,
not having to follow anybody's rules, creating your own. Like, I gotta say,
absolutely.
I respect and look up to you, man. Like, and
Appreciate you, brother.
absolutely, I appreciate like everything you've done, and I can't wait to see all the next great things that you do as well.
Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and all love and support, man. And this has been lovely, man. We can do it again whenever you want, man. But I appreciate you having me.
Hey, it's Adam with Van.